Bonjour, Kinamagi and Nene Erlen Adishnikas, and welcome to this midweek special edition of our Week at a Glance video featuring week 37. We'll begin in our Google Classroom. Google Classroom is available via Chromebooks, or if the students download the Google Classroom app, they can log in with their @sagchipschool.net email addresses. You'll see a new feature, the daily schedule. So this is our schedule for Thursday. In addition, we have an updated Google Voice number here. And then you see our standard newsletters, videos. One to highlight is the 5th grade parent video from Mount Pleasant Middle School. If you are planning on sending your student to Mount Pleasant Middle School, or at least strongly considering it, there is a yellow folder. The quicker you return it, the quicker we'll send it on to our advocates over at the middle school, and they can get it to the front office and get that process started for you. There's also a school calendar, links to some of our education website. Well, I'm going to get right to the reason that you're getting a midweek video. Field trip permission slip went home today. We're going to be visiting Belle Isle on Friday, May 19th. We're going to visit the aquarium, nature center, and walking trails. We'll have pizza for lunch, and snacks will be provided. We are asking for no outside food or drinks. In the vans, we will, however, allow water bottles. Permission slips do need to be returned by next Wednesday, May 18th, or your student may not be able to go. Verbals will not be accepted. We are planning to leave around 8:15, so make sure that your student is to school on time. I would recommend that they get to school in time to have breakfast before they go, so that they're not hungry before we even get off the jump here. We'll be arriving back to the school between 4:30 and 5, so you will need to pick up your student from school. If that is going to be an issue, please call the front office at 989-775-4453. Going back to our newsletter here, you can see that the Belle Isle trip is a part of a very busy next week. We will have a half day on Wednesday. Students who normally ride the bus to the gym after school should be picked up at SCA at noon, standard for professional development days. We will also have some opportunities to participate in a cleanup event with local PD on Tuesday, May 16th from 9 to noon, and a water walk at Island Park, a cultural event, on Thursday, May 18th. In addition, spring testing is continuing. We ask students to try to get a good night's rest before testing. NEBing registration remains open. It's an awesome program, and I do recommend as an option for you. We also have what we are learning and this week's language, based a little bit on where the events that we're going to be doing. Looking at the week at a glance, which has now been updated like 3 times since I originally developed it this morning. So don't be shocked if it's slightly different, and that's pretty standard. It's our tentative plan. See, there's a lot of no sessions due to field trips. We are completing the My Math program on Tuesday. We're going to then turn our gaze towards making sure we have our skills mastered and looking a little bit at our 6th grade knowledge so that they're ready to go. We're continuing in social studies to the Bill of Rights. We'll be moving on into civic responsibilities. Science, we have, well, as of tomorrow, actually, we'll have completed the basic of the curriculum. We will be reviewing the first 3 units and giving students who have not yet earned a 3 on the particular skill another chance. There may be some days down the stretch where we don't have science to give more time for other subjects, but that's because we've completed the work. So good job, students. Our math review and enrichment and even our small group math will be designed to help make sure we have all of the skills requisite to go off to middle school. Writing, we are working on narratives this week and going into opinion pieces next week. And they'll be able to choose the topic there as well. Reading, doing some assessments, getting into a lot of last minute, oh, let's get this covered or let's review this kind of approach to as we completed the reading A to Z. A lot of information for this late night email or early morning. If you're looking at it once you wake up here, since it's 9:40 right now and still has to be processed and then uploaded and emailed. It should be a pretty awesome field trip and a lot going on next week. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to me at mireland@scichipschool.net. Be more than happy to answer those questions, especially along some of the field trips. I think it'll be pretty cool. We went there as a staff just a few short weeks ago. It is a fair length of a drive, but an opportunity for students to see places they're not normally going to visit. So I'm excited for them. Normally I sign off here and say, have a great weekend, but it's only Wednesday. But have a great rest of your week and then a great weekend. Hopefully this nice weather lasts for a minute or two. I almost recorded this video outside, but I didn't quite get the opportunity before it got a little too dark. So now we're recording in the home studio. But everyone have a Minogishigad, Minwa, Pamapi.